Yay, good. Okay, we're going out live. I think. Receiving your content. There we are. How's it sound? Oh, I can't hear it here. Receiving your content. That sounds good. Let's go through that mic. That's good. Woohoo. Woo. Okay. Well, look at all you guys chatting it up. This is awesome. Good. Hey, we're about to do some cool stuff. Yeah, I love you all too. I need to pop out this chat because this is cray pants. There's echo. Hold please.
It's probably because you.
Maybe that. Well, okay. There, I did that.
Still an echo?
I don't. Let's find out. I don't see. Let's see. Hey, evening. Great sound. High five from Texas. Okay, good. You're awesome, Mothman PvPOP. No echo. Good. Okay, I did the right thing.
Fantastico.
I did the right thing. Now I need to make the chat. Oh, it is. It's going there. Okay. Wow. Look at the chat's just going crazy pants.
Oh, that's so fun.
Okay. So we just started. We just started the chat. So we just started this. So now I just have to make sure. I haven't streamed on YouTube in quite a while, so I just have to make sure everything is set up the way it should be. Let's find out. Okay. Good. Good. Is it that? No, it's this one. Okay, good. Timers. Good. We will enable that one. There we go.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar. Did I pop out that chat yet? I did not.
No.
Okay, let's pop out that chat. Oh, I love your vids. Just do it. If you have vids. Cape Cod representing. No, Oliver, you're cool. My cool? No, you're cool.
Caleb Walsh has a lot of G's. Oh, no, they went away.
They went away because so we got Dustin in the house. Dustin the Japman is one of my mods, and he will not put up with crap. The reason Dustin is one of my favoriteest mods is because he does not put up with crap. He does not put up with crap. Okay. Okay, Josh, have a seat.
Yep.
Okay, so we seem to be good there. Does that need to be? Do we need to increase the size of that?
Well, I can read it.
How about that?
You should probably be able to read it too.
Look at that, Japman with the sunglasses.
What?
What? You're awesome, Zion. Okay, we're gonna test out something here. I've got, thanks to Bob at I Like to Make Stuff, I do have a new microphone, and
nice.
We're gonna power it up. This is how we play.
Super high five.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm talking normal volume.
Yep.
I'm talking on my side mic here. Tell me if this is too loud. I just need to know. Hey, Paige. Paige Olafson. She's good people.
Oh, nice. I love good people.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Star Wars guy, and I do have a name, and my name is Josh, or Loud Josh, as they often call me.
I said so much better. Sound good. Sounds great. That's awesome. So
awesome.
This way.
Love it.
This way. Here, watch this. I'm just going to go back here. See, now I can talk and you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
You can hear me just fine.
Oh. Now you can, like, get all creepy and sneak away and still talk.
Yeah, only yeah,
go to the bathroom and still talk.
Only now do I get creepy.
Yeah. Coolio. I love Coolio.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna move this around.
Could turn it down just a hair.
Okay, I could do that.
On Joel or on Josh?
Josh doesn't turn it down.
High five, everyone.
High fives.
Bam. No, I got a high five.
Did you get a high five?
I got a high five.
Awesome,
from Caldi.
My audience is rad with the high fives.
Your audience is rad. Joel, you're like a step under clipping.
Okay, I can change that. Standby drive-through.
Joel, you're awesome.
Oh,
Joel,
thank you.
Do you remember the Moon Doctor?
The Moon Doctor. I know the Witch Doctor. Let's see.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang,
Walla
walla,
walla
walla, bing, bang.
Ooh,
Ooh, ah, ah. Bird on a Rock, high five.
Oh, rad. Thanks, Bird on a Rock.
Yeah.
Let's see,
that one
Paige,
was for me, too.
Oh, was it? Dang it. Paige is asking if I'm coming to the Detroit Maker Faire. And Paige, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to make it. I haven't found a sponsor to bring me out. And financial reasons mean... Financial things right now mean that I have to be sponsored to fly anywhere. So, unfortunately, I can't make it out to Detroit. High fives all around from
High fives
Zion
all
Leister.
around.
Leister?
Yep. Zion, your comments are duplicating.
Maybe Zion's that awesome.
It could be.
Miko Kato, Joel, what is your favorite 3D? What is your favorite color to 3D print things? That's blue.
That is a good question.
It's blue.
Blue is a good, really good.
It's absolutely blue. Matthew Hutchinson is asking if I like Cindo 3D printers, and I don't know if I do or not.
Oh no, Lucas, his 3D printer fried itself. That's always unfortunate.
Lucas, that's terrible.
Yeah, what a
Josh
bummer.
Sincata's asking about Delta 3D printers. I like Deltas. I need more Deltas.
Ooh,
I still
nice.
have Deltas I need to put together. I've got a CME CNC Delta, and I've got a TiVo Delta. What up, Joel? Hey, Chelsea.
Chelsea wants to save your energy for JCon.
JCon. She'll be here.
JCon is going to be awesome.
It's going to be cool. Lazy Gamer, what's up? Technology Nerd 18 is asking SLA or FDM. It depends on the application, and it depends on the model I'm printing. Josh, what's in your cup? Let's start with that.
They want you to turn up the volume on the remote mic a little bit.
Okay.
Now you're too low.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's cool.
How about...
What's in my cup?
Oh.
No, now you whoa.
Was I whoa?
You were redlining.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this one. How about right here? Is this good? How about here? We'll try it out. We'll see what comes out. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's in your cup?
My cup, I have some peppermint coffee when I mixed in a little bit of hot chocolate powder. Made myself a homemade mocha.
Ooh, homemade mocha. You do like the peppermint in your mochas.
Peppermint is, I will peppermint flavor everything.
Ooh,
it's really good. Hey,
3D Maker sent a $5
$5
super chat. Thanks for all the awesome work you guys are doing for the community in St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Oh, well,
that's amazing.
St. Jude's is awesome, and
They are.
obviously I would love to work with them, but right now my work goes towards the Seattle Children's Hospital.
Both good, though. I actually just saw the St. Jude's Children's Hospital is rated the #1 pediatrics hospital in the country. That's pretty cool.
Someone says my mic's
Seattle
not working.
is awesome. Your mic isn't working.
Well, I can
try adjusting it again while I answer.
It looks like it's up. I got spikes. I got spikes. Give him the spikes.
Yeah. My favorite energy drink is
Peppermint Code for Bailey's. That's
no,
pretty funny.
in this case it is actually peppermint. I actually don't drink a lot of energy drinks.
Ooh, Heart Attack's got a cup of 12-year-old single malt. That's fantastic. And everybody says the mic is working. This is good.
Cool.
Okay.
Mic is fine.
It doesn't really grip to my ear too well. I have ear problems, apparently.
We'll get you some tape.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah. That's what I used to do when I use those mics. I put a little piece of tape, clear tape, so it just sticks right there. And then
and then it just kind of hangs on?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, here. Okay, so in my cup, I've got water right now. Believe me, later tonight, once I'm done streaming, will be a Rum Plus Plus night.
Yes.
Yeah, Rum Plus
Rum
Plus.
Plus.
Rum Plus Plus.
Ooh, the Scouters want to know what's your favorite Pokemon. I don't know who that's for, but I think we both could answer it.
I'm a fan of Pikachu.
Okay.
I know that's like everybody says a fan of Pikachu, but I'm just a fan of Pikachu. He prints He prints well.
I don't feel like my Pokemon would print very well, but I've also never tried it. So, mine is Zapdos.
Okay.
Yeah, the Thunderbird Pokemon.
The Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Ooh.
One of the first 3 legendary birds of the original. Shoots electricity. Yeah, Zap, and then Dose is the second legendary. You had Moltres, so like Molten, and then Trace.
That's pretty
3,
fantastic.
And then Arctic Kuno. Arctic was ice, and then Uno, so 1, 2, 3. So Zapdos. Hey,
Cyberdustin. $10. High five. High five, Cyberdustin. Technology Nerd 18 was asking about an update on my CR10, and I just filmed the review for it. I was going to be just an update, but I decided to do a full review, or at least my style review, and it should be good.
Yeah.
Got a new set. We tried a new
right?
set. Yeah, we tried a new set. Sean's editing it, I think, tonight, and I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Yeah. Chelsea just called me a nerd.
You are a nerd.
I am a nerd. Super huge nerd. But my shirt actually says "Nerds Never Say Die." Little Goonies reference.
Never say die.
Yeah. I can also do the truffle shuffle. So.
I bet you can. We'll have to. We're gonna save the truffle shuffle for the Twitch stream.
That's for the Rum Plus.
Now that if you go to twitch.tv/JoelTelling, you will get to my Twitch channel. And apparently, like others that are affiliates, have been enabled for subscriptions. I have some emotes waiting to be approved, I think, and they should be fun for the subscribers.
Speaking of Twitch streams, Kevin Tech wants to know if we can do more Twitch streams.
Oh, absolutely.
And the answer is yes.
Yes, absolutely.
We're actually trying to work out a schedule that we can be consistent on.
Yeah,
right now.
Josh and I, we experimented on Twitch the other night with a show format, and we had a good. It was received well. And it's something that we can continue. I think we're going to incorporate more of an outline base to what we talk about, and then actually just have a two-person show.
Yeah.
On a regular schedule.
Hey, quick update. Adventures in 3D Printing with $10 and Balance in Options 1322 with $5.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
Well, first, Adventures in 3D Printing. Thank you for the $10. I appreciate that. Balance Options, $5. Joel and Chapman. Top 5 3D printing channels. That means a lot. Thank you very, very much.
That gets a big old woo from me.
Oh, did you give a woo?
Oh, no, I'm giving a woo.
Oh, you did give a woo. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it low. I don't want to bust anybody's ears, but they do call me Loud Josh for a reason.
Yeah. Love you, brother.
And that's $2 from Ranzi.
No, that's A. So that I think that is that Australian dollars
Australian $2?
Maybe
Austrian.
I don't know. It could be Austrian from Ranzi 64. Argentinians, maybe.
Alabaman.
I don't think so. Alabama doesn't have its own currency yet.
Well, they could.
They could. Miko Kato's asking, what do I think of a 3D printing pen? I don't have a lot of experience with 3D printing pens. You should actually talk to Chelsea Kearney, who's Chels423, I think, in the chat. She's did a wonderful Baby Yoshi in 3D printing pen. Also, Devin over at Make Anything and Rainbow Girl are authorities in the 3D pen universe. They would be the ones you want to talk. I do have a couple 3D pens. I haven't had a chance to use them much, but maybe I will.
Yeah.
Maybe
and Ranzi says it is Australian. And Zion wants to know what time it is here, and it's 10 a.m. here.
It is not. It's
10 p.m. 10 p.m., not 10 a.m. 10 p.m. We were planning on starting at 9, but
we were going to start at 9
somewhere. So
it's we had some things to take. I actually had to film Fan Mail Friday. Originally, Fan Mail Friday was going to be live streamed today.
Yep.
We didn't get the chance to live stream it, so we filmed it, produced it, and put it out.
Very rapid.
Bird on a Rock, yes. I will be collabing with Devin. I actually have some models from Devin that I'm supposed to print on the candy printer once I can get the candies working. Right now, 9 out of 10 candy zummies don't work.
And $5 from Reality Check VR. Thank you for that.
Oh, Reality Check VR. Best 3D printer videos on YouTube. Thanks for all the help. That means a lot. Thank you so very much. I would be curious, of all my videos, what is your favorite, or do you have a favorite, or what's one you've watched more than once that you're willing to watch more than once? That'd be a good question right there.
Somebody wants to know if you've used the bacon filament yet.
Oh yeah, I've printed. Let's see,
CJK Turtle.
CJK Turtle. With the bacon filament, I have printed. I printed a trophy that I then sanded and shellacked a bit. I printed a 50K YouTube play button for myself and for Angus over at Maker's Muse. I gave it to him at Bay Area Maker Fair, and then I sent a roll of it to Travis and Heather over at Apyro Design because their live streams are called Flaming Bacon.
Nice.
And so they bake.
That's fun.
People bake bacon to eat during their live streams.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Why don't we have food being made right now?
I am not, well, I'm not a fan of eating on a live stream.
That's true.
Because I'm not a food channel. I'm not a food channel, but also, yeah, the sloppy,
and then
icky.
You just kind of look like you know, you're always...
Whoa, Technology Nerd 18, $20. Thanks so much for coming into my live stream. Hopefully you can come to more soon. That's the plan, Technology Nerd. In fact, if everybody could go check out Technology Nerd 18. He's just starting out. I gave him some pretty decent advice as far as some improvements he could make to his channel and his live stream. And the advice wasn't necessarily the content so much as the, hey, keep talking, keep the conversation going, sit up, keep your back straight, frame yourself in camera well, and he's doing a fantastic job at it. So I want to reward people who take my advice and work hard. So if you go visit Technology Nerd 18 at any point in the future, maybe subscribe to his channel or give him a high five in my channel. That'd be great. Bacon Laser, that's interesting. You know, someone did actually on Twitter say that the Millennium Falcon that we lasered for you, the thumbnail, they thought it was
bacon.
Pancake.
Oh, pancake, yeah. And they were waiting for the pancakes to show up.
Yep. So
Sorry
a lot of people thought that. So what we're going to do on the second channel, we're going to laser pancakes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Well, not right now. We would have to make the pancakes.
Obviously.
But, well, some of you don't know, I do have a secondary channel. It's called Technically Nerdy. And if you go to technicallynerdy.com, it'll take you right to it. The idea behind that channel is to encompass all of the other cool nerdy stuff that I and others really like. Josh, my editor Sean, my TV producer David, and I don't know if there's anyone else so far, but we're all going to create content for the channel and just nerd out about certain things. It could be a 30-second video about macaroni and cheese, which is in the works. Yep. Or it could be a 20-minute exploration of some deep topic about chemicals or radiation or books or dancing or whatever. Everybody has something that they love to nerd out about, and that's going to be the focus of the channel.
The idea is we're going to take the things we are most passionate about and just throw it all into that channel, because while it's not 3D printing, it's still technically nerdy. So...
Burnout Rock saying we should collab with William Osman. William Osman is like who I look up to. I would love to be able to do content in the same style as what he does. Not necessarily copy what he does, but just to explore cool things. I think a cross between William Osman and Grant Thompson, the King of Random, would be a fantastic channel, and hopefully we can do that with sort of a nerd flavor to it.
I agree.
Laser mac and cheese. You guys are laser crazy. Hashtag laser crazy.
We are laser crazy.
Lazy,
I'm gonna
laser
start
crazy.
using that laser thing like all day.
I know.
Day.
It'll be fun.
About it.
It will be fun. All right. So here's the reason for the title about resurrecting the Flashforge Finder. I was sent this for review quite some time ago, and the machine had an issue where it wouldn't start a print, or it would preheat the nozzle and then dive it into the bed and just cause all sorts of harm. I'm giving it one last chance, and I wanted to do it live on stream to see if maybe having an audience would affect its performance.
Ooh, like better under pressure sort of.
Better under pressure, yeah. And I've reached out to Flashforge. Nothing. So,
okay.
Let's see what happens. I turned it on.
Hey,
well, it does power on. Beep 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 beep.
Nice.
I will level the bed.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna give a shout out to Dan Gleesack. How you doing, Dan? That's from
Screw Home
Kaizen Animations. Hope I said that right.
Anti-clockwise.
And yes, we've got a hashtag pray for Flashforge. So we can get that trending.
Pray for Finder, not the Mac Finder.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
It's got. I will say it's got a nice little boot up. It'd be a cool ringtone.
So the one of the issues I had with this machine is the instructions weren't very decent. It says screw home the 3 nuts under the plate anti-clockwise and then tap OK. So is it from underneath or up above that I'm turning them anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Everyone that's not in the U.S.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone that's not in the U.S. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So anti-clockwise.
It
I
just
wonder.
seems so
It's
not American.
I'm just gonna hit
to
okay.
me, because it's not.
It's not. It's not American, Josh, and
Not
that's
at all.
okay.
Can I have my shout out, dude Joel? Lazy Gamer Productions.
Lazy-
Hi, Lazy Gamer Productions.
Sure, Lazy Gamer.
Shouting out
Shouting out
you.
Lazy Gamer.
How you doing?
Josh will give you a light woo for $1.
Yeah. Keep in mind, guys, this chat is going pretty fast. We're trying to keep up as fast as we can while Joel is working on the printer. Many things. If we don't get to your comment right away, we apologize. Hopefully, we can try to answer as many of your questions as we can and get as many of your comments. Please be patient, because there are a lot.
We do say counterclockwise in the
yes,
US.
we say counterclockwise instead of anti-clockwise.
And one of the things, by no means are super chat donations required. I provide these chats as just a way of interacting with everybody. I mean, it's free of charge. You can just load up a web browser and chat. But one of the things that's interesting about the super chats is the way it highlights them in the chat. And so if you want to get my attention, or if you want to get Josh's attention, I'm not saying throw me any money, but I'm saying if you put $1 in via super chat, it highlights it in a different color, and it's much easier to spot.
It's true.
Yep. But Josh, the reason I have a Josh is because Josh is looking at the screen right here, making sure I don't miss any of the wonderful comments that I need to hit.
Yep. Hey, Joel, what color do you like best with ABS or PLA? That's kind of what you already answered, right? Blue?
Yeah, blue. I like the royal, the deep blues. My channel logo is white lettering on blue background, and the blue is #00 or pound. I can't say hashtag. It's pound 0000FF. The web blue. That is blue.
Mm-hmm. And blue and white is always a classy, very streamlined look. You can really never go wrong with it. Any cool printer releases that we're looking forward to this summer?
Yes. Let's see. I was the second buyer of the PrinterBot printer belt, the Continuous Infinite Z printer. I was on my mobile. I tried to get the first one, but I got the second one. That's okay. Brooke's a good guy, and so I'm happy to support them.
Sweet. TARDIS Blue is one of my favorite blues.
TARDIS Blue, well...
but TARDIS Blue also switches. Like, not every TARDIS has been the same blue. So, I am also drinking out of a TARDIS.
I like WR Blue. It's the official color of the Subaru WRX I drive.
It is a good color. And a cool car. I've ridden it.
It is
many
fun.
times.
It's a lot of fun.
Its name is Blueberry.
Its name is Blueberry. I'm trying. So right now I'm leveling the bed. It has a little arm that swings down, and then as it taps the bed, you have to be in that sweet spot, or the Goldilocks zone, not too hot, not too cold. And once you're in that spot, it makes a screaming sound, and then it moves on to the next one.
So I have a fun question up here from Cole G. Cole G wants to know, how do I convince my parents to let me buy me a 3D printer?
Well, that's very interesting. So, Cole G, one of the things that you want to make sure you convey to your parents is the plan you have for the printer. If you go to your parents and you say, I'd like to buy a 3D printer and I want to print a whole bunch of Pokemon characters, while everyone should have the ability to print whatever they want, the problem is that's not very convincing to a parental set. So approach getting a 3D printer with your parents almost like a small business. Tell them that you're interested in 3D designing things, and you found a way to 3D design fidget spinners. You have a lot of friends that want them, and then you can print fidget spinners, sell them to your friends for cheaper what they can get them in the store, but make a little profit. And if you were to sell fidget spinners to your friends for between $5 and $10 because they're customized, you could pay off a $200 printer with 20 sales.
Yep.
That's something to look for.
Technically Nerd 18 with another
Technology Nerd 18.
Wow, I can't read.
That's
apparently.
Okay.
Cool. I might need more coffee in my cup. Another $5 and wants to know if we can schedule a collab video together.
Oh, perhaps someday, Technology Nerd 18. I would love to collaborate with you at some point, but the summer is very booked. It's booked beyond my capacity to actually carry forward with all of the stuff I have planned. If I could get through everything that's planned this summer, I might be able to open it up for collaborations in the future. But right now, I have slots for collaborations, and they're kind of full. I'm really sorry. And I'm not lying. I legit will collaborate with you at some point. We'll do something awesome, but it might be a while.
Keith Edelberg says he was just watching the Friday fan mail. Says at Justin Nolan, that was a cool gift for Joel, and then he watched the video tonight. What he's talking about, if you haven't gone over there and watched that video, is the wood cutting board.
Oh, that's
which
right.
Was really awesome. You want to talk a little bit about that?
There was someone that sent a gift to my wife. He called her Mrs. Nerd, which was fantastic. But he said, your wife must be awesome to put up with everything that you do in the public eye. And he made her like a cheese and crackers style cutting board, something you could serve cheese and crackers on at a party, pair it with some wine, or like he said, rum. But it was inlaid wood, and he made it on his CNC router.
Very
and
nice.
It looked
got a
good.
nice flower print on the top. Hello, Oliver Bernard. How are you doing?
All right, I'm just gonna print a 20mm cube.
Where did you get your Dr. Hooves shirt?
My Dr. Hooves shirt. So I have a shirt. It's Dr. Hooves, and I figured you
I didn't have it, so I knew it was for you.
Hashtag brony.
Yeah.
My wife got that online somewhere. I think somewhere in the internets.
All right, somewhere on the internet, you scour them. Probably your best places would be things like Woot Shirt, T-Fury. Sounds like probably one of those.
Yep. So I'll break in real quick. So with the Flashforge Finder, I went through the leveling procedure with the printer, and I've elected to print the 20mm box or cube G code that I have already on the machine from before. You have to use their software to get G code on here. It'll take a USB stick, I think. It's been a while.
All right. Bird on a Rock wants to know if you're a brony.
I don't know. I don't know what the official classification of brony is.
You did know what we in the Friday fan mail there was a My Little Pony
Twilight Sparkle.
Printed,
yep.
And you did know which one it was.
I did.
It took you a while to get there. I had no clue. So I am not.
Well, I have two daughters, and they liked the My Little Pony show.
Yeah.
And I would watch it with them at times.
So you're a brony by parentage?
I don't know. See, I think moms and dads get kind of a pass just because they want to watch some of the shows that their kids watch. I mean, what's it called if you're a fan of Phineas and Ferb or a fan of Dude Perfect on YouTube, or so I mean, I guess a parent can be categorized in all sorts of different categories depending on the shows that their kids watch.
Cool. CJK Turtle needs help with Ninja Flex.
Oh.
Lately it just doesn't print for him. Any tips?
Ninja Flex and I don't get along very well. I would say just make sure your heat is right. Don't print on a bare PEI sheet, and nice and slow. Slow and easy does it. Beyond that, I don't really know. I haven't printed a lot of flexible materials. You may want to talk to Barb 3D PNY or Barb NY, Barb 3D Barb NY, something like that. She prints with a lot of different flexible materials. I did print with Cheetah. I printed with Cheetah on the Prusa, and it worked great. The Cheetah material is awesome. All right, so we've got I've got this finder here. It's supposed to get the nozzle up to the right temperature, and then it's supposed to start the print. So the nozzle, and I've had this issue with it before, the nozzle is currently sitting at 220 degrees centigrade, and it's not starting the print. And it'll sit here forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop. Yes. It's canceling the build. It's trying. We'll see what happens.
That 3D print guy just gave an Australian, I figured out, Australian, $2.
Good job.
I know a brony. His name rhymes with Naker's News.
Angus. Hashtag Angus is a brony. That's a good one.
Also hashtag Angus is hot.
Yeah, Angus is hot. H-A-W-T.
Yep.
Anytime I produce a video where I have some sort of tutorial or training or screen recording of sorts, I always try to minimize a Chrome browser in the very bottom left. And I always try to put it on Google, having searched for a certain thing. And typically, it's I love Angus, Angus is hot, Angus for Prez, Heart Angus, anything like that. So those are my little Easter eggs that that exist in the videos.
And good night, Heather.
Oh, good night, Heather. Where's...
Heather says night-night. She
Oh.
had a flyby.
Oh, night-night, Heather.
Hashtag 3D Pink Mafia.
Yeah, she's awesome. Heather's great. So, so you don't know. So, Travis and Heather, they're a couple out of California. Travis is A Pyro Design, and Heather is Heather's his wife, who goes DD Heather, I think, DD Heather, something like that. And together, and Heather started hashtag 3D Pink Mafia. Right? I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Pink Mafia.
And the idea is just to celebrate the love of all things pink, because she loves pink. And so people 3D print things for her that are pink and send them to her.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It works out. I'm having problems canceling the build.
Heart a Jack is recommending that we throw the Flashforge into the street.
I would. Believe me, I would.
We're trying to make this work under pressure.
So the canceling build didn't work. I'm now trying to... Oh, shut down. Yes. Okay. I can shut it down. Here's the issue. I don't want to destroy it. I mean, I'd love to throw it off a cliff, but at the same time, the machine has a lot of parts that are probably usable. And so if you strip away all this plastic on the outside, there's stepper drivers, there's stepper motors, we've got bearings and threaded rod, and also, you know, an extruder. We've got a nozzle and a heating element. So there's all sorts of stuff here we could scavenge from this build. So I'd rather put it to use before I throw it away. All right, so I just powered off the printer, powered it back on. Let's try and print that box again.
All right. Cross your fingers.
The nozzle's already at 181. So it shouldn't take too long to get up to... Yeah, it made a loud noise. That was exciting. Well, yeah. Adam Haley, how's it going with the CR10? Okay, they must not have been the first part of the stream. So I just filmed my CR10 review the other day. I sent it off to Sean, my editor, with the aim of putting it out this weekend.
Yep. We'll
see what happens. But it's a decent review. It's filmed on the new set. I hope you like it. I legit hope you like it.
We printed some cool things with it. Mm-hmm. But that would be giving away the secrets of the video.
It's not that many. There's really not that many secrets.
No, but it was a cool vase that you'll get to see. That was awesome.
The vase was cool. We did print a vase for Josh. Cool. We are at 220C yet again.
Jetman says if it doesn't work, you can send it to him. He'll gut and mod it.
All right. Deal. Dustin, if we can't get this working, you pay shipping, you can have the Finder. There it is. Boom. Good, because Dustin will put it to use. He'll gut it. Yeah. He'll take the parts from it.
And you can go watch him gut it on his channel.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can gut it so long as you do it on a live stream. Do we have a high five deal?
I think that's a high five.
Is that a high five deal?
I'll give you one.
Oh, well, thanks.
There you go.
You can't speak for Dustin.
I'm reading his mind. I do that. Justin Nolan, $5. Brony for life. If you don't want some of what I sent, I can send a box of postage to return those ones. Thanks for the high five. No, that was cool stuff.
Yeah, it was cool stuff. Yeah,
it was amazing stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you send it back?
Yeah.
It's not going.
I want to give a quick shout out. I saw my name. Where'd my name go? That 3D print guy. Josh is definitely going to be the breakaway character of this channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We all knew that.
Well, that's my goal.
We kind of all knew that.
You know, we're doing our whole Cheers,
it's gonna be like
Cheers thing, and then I'm gonna break off and do my own Frasier show.
I was thinking it was like the original America's Funniest Home Videos Bob Saget hosted, and then Dave Coulier would come on and host when he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And then Dave Coulier broke off and did his own show called America's Funniest People. So you're like the Dave Coulier.
Yes.
Cut it out.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Now the problem right now is I am just learning all this 3D print stuff. I'm just new would be the very correct term for me. I'm just started learning it. I'm a nerd in many other ways, and I'm excited about learning this stuff. I can answer all your non-technical questions.
If you like books, talk to Josh.
You want to talk about books, you want to talk about movies, I'd talk about Star Wars for days. Anything in the DC Comics universe, the Marvel universe, you want to talk Doctor Who, you want to talk Firefly, I got you covered on all the pop culture nerd stuff. But I know next to nothing about 3D printing. But I'm learning, and that's what's exciting to me.
Very quick too.
Yes, it's very, very exciting.
I don't mean to break in, but it is moving. I chose the Beni model.
Moving.
And I think it did something. Maybe it has some sort of pause resume feature. Okay, the head is
crossing the fingers again.
Yeah.
And the arms. I don't really. And the legs. Yeah.
Okay, it's trying.
I myself don't have a printer, but that's because I have how many printers are here, Joel?
There's a lot. Let's just say there's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's many printers here that are at my disposal.
I did just Joe Larson, the 3D printing professor. It was his birthday. I didn't know this, but I made a deal and I sent my One-How D6 out to him for shipping, and hopefully he gives you a good review on that printer. It seems to be trying to print something. It's trying.
It's moving.
It's trying. Okay.
William Wives. Josh is the 3D print intern. That's a good name for it. Or 3D print assistant. Any of those.
Yeah.
Joel's lackey. Let's see. Wonder Woman movie. Oh, I loved it. I've seen it 3 times now. It was very exciting to me.
Hi, India. Someone from India said hi.
Oh, hey.
That was nice of them.
From India. That's awesome. High five for that.
It seems to be going this time. Maybe it'll work.
Cool.
Maybe. You know I'm going to send it to Dustin anyway, right?
Yeah. I loved Wonder Woman. I was always, as a kid, I was DC Comics over Marvel. And I've just been so disappointed. Oh, Paul Chris, Josh is the 3D printing Padawan.
Ooh.
That's a winner right there.
That's not bad.
That's a high five from me.
A high five?
High five. I'll get that right.
That's
eventually.
A Padawan 5.
High five.
There we go.
Maybe
Padawans get 4. I wish. Maybe we go to Run Plus Plus now. It's only 10:30.
No, Wonder Woman was the first DC movie, other than the Christopher Nolan Batman films, that gave me hope for the cinematic universe. And as far as the Marvel films are concerned, they hooked me long ago.
Yeah.
I will go... Because I never was a Marvel kid growing up, aside from the X-Men 90s TV show, which was the greatest thing ever. So, I don't know as much about the Marvel guys as I should as far as comics go.
Okay.
But I've been learning ever since the first Iron Man came out, and Marvel has won me over, and so I will pretty much go see anything Marvel puts out.
Marvel did work really hard to win you over,
they
too.
Did.
I mean,
they did.
Do you think we would have had Spider-Man come over for the movie and to have Spider-Man Homecoming if the Sony hack and leak didn't happen?
I think that pushed it over the edge.
Because once the fans saw that, they were like, oh, they were excited, right?
Yeah, I think it would have happened possibly eventually, maybe not this soon. But that Sony leak definitely, I think that was the tipping point, or proverbial straw, as they say, that broke the camel's back.
Yeah. Ooh, Average Joe 3D Printing. Joel, there will be a new Doctor Who next season. What do you think?
Well, let me.
So I know Technology Nerd 18 did throw $1 or $2 and asked about if I have another broken printer, send it to me, please. I will consider that. If you, I'll tell you what. This one is for Dustin. Send me an email. And for the next broken machine, maybe we can work something out.
Of your people, talk to my people.
Wow, that was really good.
Yeah, it was okay.
Okay, but let's get back to the average. So the question about Doctor Who. You want to go first?
No, you can.
Okay. Peter Capaldi grew on me, and I liked him the more episodes he was in. I liked Michelle Gomez as the Master.
Yeah,
I thought Bill as the companion was decent. She grew on me as well.
She's still growing on me. I'm not quite there yet.
No. There are other companions that I do put ahead of her, and I think that I don't know. I'm really curious what's going to happen on the episode tomorrow, because the one last week just threw me for a loop. I didn't know it was crazy. I didn't expect it,
really
right?
Good.
It was really good.
I have loved Peter Capaldi since he took over. I'm very sad to see him go. But he put in about the same amount of time as both David Tennant and Matt Smith. So, I mean, it's about time. I'm always excited to see what the next run and how the next actor or actress, possibly, how they take the Doctor and how they put a little bit of themselves into the character. So I'm excited to see who we get, and then excited to see where that person takes the role. But I will be very sad to see Peter Capaldi leave. He is very close. David Tennant is my favorite, but Peter Capaldi is very close second. They're almost neck and neck for me.
Wow. Someone did ask a 3D printing question.
Oh, yeah, let's get back to that.
Someone asked what the best printer was under $1,000. And it's an interesting question, because that is going to change every couple months as new machines are released. And as China keeps cloning other machines or coming out with their new machines, because China seems to be able to beat the prices that anybody else can try to beat. It's interesting. The CR10 right now is roughly $400, depending on where you get it. And it's 300 by 300 by 400 in build volume. It's got a 0.4 nozzle. It's an MK10 extruder. Isn't that how you say? I think it's how you say it. It's an MK10 nozzle, MK10 extruder. I haven't had enough rum, because I haven't had rum yet. But it does such a good job. It's such a good job. And it's not like you're paying the $400 and then you have to do a few things to it in order to get something out of it that's really good. I'm still running mine stock, and the results are just crazy for what you get for $400 for the build volume, because you can then compare it to a Prusa MK i3 Mark II S. That's still $699 for the kit, so it's a little less than double the price of the CR10 for a smaller build volume. But with the Prusa, you're getting the ability to print nearly any material you want. You're getting a nice build surface, and you're getting Prusa support, which for the most part is really good. So asking what the best printer under $1,000 is going to change, and it depends on your needs and what you're looking for. Because if you just want to print awesome helmets like Uncle Jesse Clayton is printing, then you're going to get yourself a CR10 and you're going to print every helmet out there. But if you're going to be experimenting with different materials, and you want something that you know is going to take it, and you're a little bit techie, and you know how to put things together, I know it's a longer wait time, but then you buy a Prusa. That's just what happens.
Yeah. Real quick here, $2 from Jeffrey DeRusso. Have a box on the way.
Oh,
hope we enjoy.
Hey, Jeffrey, thanks for the $2.
Absolutely. I've had several people in the comments going back through asking about the Monoprice Maker Select V2. What do you know about that one?
Correct me if I'm wrong, everybody who knows, but the Monoprice Maker Select V2, that's a Wanhao i3 clone, right? I don't know. I haven't played with it.
You're asking the wrong guy. We've already established I'm the new
guy. But if I have no experience with that machine, but if it has decent specs and you've done some research and you see some people that have produced good prints with it, then it's not so much a roll of the dice. It's an educated choice, and if you want to get it, then get it.
They're saying you're right.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Dustin, YOU_RE. Hashtag grammar Nazi.
That's your kids coming through you.
It is my kids coming through.
They correct me all the time.
Hey, I'm sending Dustin this crappy printer that seems to be working, so...
You can correct his grammar.
I can correct his grammar.
Question here.
It's printing a benchy, man.
That I feel like we can answer.
Yeah?
Are we going to stick with Twitch for streams that aren't about 3D printing?
Yes. And so that's a really good question as well. So the direction of the channel is still to be 3D printing related content. And that means 3D printers, that means filaments, builds, collaborations, that means even reviews of 3D printing related things. So pens, 3D printing pens, and these feet's shoes that are on my feet. All of this 3D printing is going to encompass more and more. I'm still going to do laser projects on the 3D printing channel because it's lasers and it's a maker thing, but 3D printing and lasers really go together pretty well.
Yeah.
For anything else, like Josh might do some book reviews. If I nerd out about mac and cheese, like I said earlier, we
did talk about cheese on the Twitch stream.
We did talk about cheese.
Solid 20 minutes. So
anything like that, the talk show that Josh and I are developing right now, that's going to be a Twitch channel thing, and it's just a really good platform. I found it to be incredibly well suited for the live audience. I find that the statistics that it provides are better for live streams, and I think it's an interesting platform for live streams because it was built from the ground up to stream live performances. It was originally for streaming games. Whereas YouTube, even though they have the Google behemoth and behind them, it's still an afterthought. So the live streaming on YouTube is still kind of shoehorned in, and it works well. I mean, we're doing it right now. It works well, but I think Twitch offers a better experience. And I know Dustin, you're in here. How you stream to Twitch much more often than I do. I'm curious if your thoughts are the same. Because Dustin also has a YouTube channel, and he has a 3D printing talk show on his YouTube channel. But he's doing a lot more stuff with Twitch. Now that the subscriptions are offering, he can make a little bit of money. And so I want to see if he's experiencing the same thing.
Average Joe 3D printing. I just came from
Jeffrey DeRusso.
Yeah. Hey,
Josh, what is your favorite late night snack?
Okay, I will answer that as soon as I finish answering Average Joe.
Okay, you get in there.
My YouTube channel is non-existent. I will be putting everything on Technically Nerdy. That's a channel we're hoping to just build up with all things nerdy. I came over from, I've been working for Nerd HQ for the last year, and so I actually have a few videos up at Nerd Machine TV, is the official YouTube channel for Nerd HQ, and I've been helping out with that. But yeah, all my personal stuff and all of these videos, I'm gonna probably do like a weekly Star Wars talk show as well.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
I would totally watch that.
But that's all going to go up on Technically Nerdy. And to answer the $2 question, which does get a high five from me for Jeffrey, my favorite late night snack.
I'm going to answer this when you're done because I have opinions here.
Oh, wait. On mine? Or
No. I have opinions about mine. I just want to talk about the food I like after you're done.
Perfect. I like to munch on Reese's peanut butter cups. When they're cold, I put them in the freezer, and then I take them out, and I eat them straight. But if I'm trying to be healthy, I put frozen grapes, I put grapes in the freezer, and then I eat frozen grapes.
Do you find that the Reese's peanut butter cups now are different than what they used to be as far as size and flavor?
Flavor is a different. I think the size is the same, but there's a different flavor taste between the regular size peanut butter cups and the mini peanut butter cups, and it's weird.
Okay.
I like the regular size. Although Reese's Sticks, that's my favorite car snack. Whenever I
don't know these Reese's Sticks.
You remember as a kid they had like the chocolate, yellow, and pink, like wafer cookies with like frosting. Okay, imagine that, except the frosting is peanut butter, and then the whole thing is covered in chocolate, and that is a Reese's Stick.
That sounds pretty good.
Anytime I road trip, I get Reese's Sticks.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do have a question that I've been seeing throughout the multiple times, so we're coming at you now, CJK Turtle. How do you feel about XYZ Printing?
XYZ Printing and I have an interesting history. You should actually talk to Chuck Hellebuck about his history with XYZ Printing as well. So my initial communication with XYZ was about the DaVinci Pro, and they sent it to me. I had lots of problems with it, and I did what seems to be an infamous video about how it was a non-review because the printer didn't work at all. When they sent me the machine, they they sent me a refurbished machine. That was their excuse, but it was missing switches, so it couldn't print because it couldn't tell that the door was closed. In order to print, I would have to shove filament into where the switch was. They said, what'd you type?
Dustin is the chat moderator.
Oh, yes, he is. One of a few. Then they got mad at me because they said that I should have known it wouldn't work right because it was a refurbished unit. And I said, that's stupid. Your quality control is terrible, and I hate you. I didn't actually say that, but it sounds funny. So I sent it back to them, and then they said they apologized a few months later, and they said that they were going to send me a new one, and then they never did. And then marketing changed. A new marketing person came about, and they wanted to fly me to a location to see this new printer that they have that they want to show off.
Secret undisclosed.
But
location?
I would have to sign an NDA, and I don't know if I really want to sign an NDA with XYZ Printing, so I may not know about it. There we go.
Ryan Castellano, we do have an update video. We've mentioned this a couple times, but you're probably just joining in.
Oh.
Coming for the CR10 that should come up this weekend. It's being edited right now. We filmed it 2 nights ago,
Yes.
3 nights ago.
Was it last night?
It wasn't last night. Last night.
It's 2 nights. Oh, it was 2 nights ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, CR10 update video. It is your final review, right?
Yeah, I'm calling the video that I'm putting out about the CR10 my review because I could do a bunch of updates and I could try to torture the printer, but in my review of the machine, I'm going to talk about how well it performed for me, and then I'm going to lean on the videos that other people have done reviews of this machine. So one of the big ones, RC Lifeon, I know he did a couple videos on the CR10 where he called it the best printer ever, and he also dove into the electronics to talk about the safety of the machine. So I'm kind of using his experience as well as my own to put together my final thoughts on the machine. And that'll be in a video this weekend, maybe? I don't know. It's up to... So it's at the editor right now. He's working on... He might be working on it right now.
He may... He might be asleep.
He might be asleep. He might be asleep. He does need his sleep.
I kind of hope he's actually asleep. Because he's East Coast time.
He is East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joel's drinking water right now. For those of you asking, we haven't got to the rum yet, and I'm.
Oh, and Jeffrey Drusso's right.
Coffee.
I did get distracted. So, do you want to go get more coffee while I talk about snacks, or you want to?
No, I'm good.
Oh, you're good.
I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay. I love ice cream.
This is true. I
Love
can
ice
attest
cream.
to that.
I love ice cream. I love ice cream. Like, I'll have a bowl, and then I'll do something, and everybody will be asleep, and then I will go just eat the rest of it because it's there. That's so good. Excuse me. One of the things I want to talk about, though.
Oh, go ahead.
You did mention Reese's Sticks for a road trip.
Yes.
And that's interesting because we have an upcoming road trip.
Oh, we do.
Next,
I'll treat you to some Reese's Sticks.
Thank you. I will take you up on that. Next week, we are traveling to Protopasta to finally get out the next wild card filament. And we're going to produce much more than the bacon, and it's going to be awesome.
Yes.
So that's next week. We might live stream from the Protopasta facility if they have good internet.
Hey,
Ooh.
$10 from Paul Curtis.
Hey, Paul.
That's awesome. High five.
High five.
Hey, Joel, I've been thinking about getting a Muse, and then you got yours. I'd love to hear current opinions as of today, as well as buy ASAP, hold on, or other options.
That's a really good question.
Yes.
So the reason I got my Muse is because I wanted a laser cutter. I wanted a Glowforge, and I knew that I wouldn't get it for another couple years. And I've heard good things about Full Spectrum. The Muse is normally a $5,000 laser cutter, and they had a Bay Area Maker Faire special for $1,500 off, so it was $3,500. So I made a deal. I said, hey, if you ship it to me, I'll buy it at Bay Area Maker Faire. And they said, done. And that's when I talked to him. I talked to Nick, did the interview. When I got the laser, I learned a lot really quickly. Let's see. So about the Muse. The hardware itself is really good. It's a 45-watt CO2 laser. The mirrors that you need to align are sturdy, and their mount points are good. The lens, just clean it with some Windex, and you're good to go. The electronics seem good. You have a bucket of water that you got to put a pump in, and they include the pump. You have an air compressor to shoot air out the nozzle to kind of clear it as it's burning stuff. They include that. And then it's got a giant exhaust fan that I vent out the door.
Yeah. I like it.
The issue is, though, the hardware is really good. The software is kind of terrible. And you can work around some of the stuff that the software does, but it's just, man, when I was at Maker Faire, I talked to Dan Shapiro, the CEO of Glowforge, and I would hope to get that video out as well, but I'm going to have to edit that one. And I saw up close their software and how well it works. And, I mean, Glowforge, they did a really good job. Their software is cloud-based, so you do need an internet connection, but it does a really good job. The Muse itself has a tablet embedded into it that's running Windows, and it will, you access it via a web interface. And it doesn't always work the way it should. They just pushed an update down to all Muse lasers, and it is better in some respects. I haven't had the chance to play with it a bunch, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they fix some of the issues that I've been experiencing. Yeah.
Got some highs from a couple people. It looks like they're just joining us. Educates.tv says, hey, Joel and Josh. Bailey says hi.
Oh.
And
hi, Bailey.
Got a question. Do we play any instruments? Do you?
No. I am not musically inclined one bit. I like techno music and dubstep and stuff, and that's just a computer throwing a bunch of errors all over. So it sounds, you know, what is it? Dubstep sounds like a computer dying, I think is what I heard someone say.
Hey, it's good to bump in the car.
I've always wanted to be able to play an instrument, but
in the past have played trumpet. Back in high school, I still have it. Haven't touched it in years. I probably would sound like a dying elephant if I tried to pick it up at the moment. But I do beatbox pretty well.
You do. So it's true.
I've been beatboxing for, how old am I? 28. I've been beatboxing for 18 years. So I started when I was 10.
Well, here, how about this? I'm going to take this Technology Nerd 18, $5. Thank you so much. I own a Maker Ultimate 3D printer. What are your thoughts on it? Thanks. High five. Can you come to more of my live streams in the future? Save your money and buy a printer with the money you're saving. How about that? You don't have to give me all this cash. Believe me, I will stop. When you do your live streams, I am subscribed, so I do see it, and I will stop by if I get the chance. As far as your printer, I'm unfamiliar with that machine, and I don't know much about it. I'm sorry. You know what you should do? You should beatbox.
I should beatbox?
You should beatbox.
Is this mic gonna do well picking it up?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay. This may sound terrible, and I don't know.
Josh is going to beatbox for you.
You may want to turn down, possibly.
I don't know. Well,
your volumes.
It's good. Just
I don't really know.
Just
anyways.
Just let it flow.
They say you need a rap.
If I could, I would. Like I said, I'm not musically inclined. You guys, this is awesome. Hey, you know what? I have an idea. Maybe Josh should do my intro music. This right here.
And I am spitting all over your computer.
It's wet right here.
Usually, you know, I'm right up into the mic, and I've got the mic guard, and yeah. Anyways, thanks everyone. That was fun. I do some other stuff too with the beat. I mean, I can do more beats. Usually, I go along with music. I don't just. I freestyle a lot, but
you do great
with songs. So.
Oh, Sean Devine, Joel, is there a reason you don't do printer kit reviews? Well, first, that 3D print guy, Australian 5 for Josh.
Woo!
I will.
That's awesome.
He gets that 5. That's
Tip
for
in
sure.
that beatbox.
I don't do
Thank
a lot
you.
of printer kit reviews because I have so little time to do what I'm even doing right now. That's the reason why I was very happy to reach my Patreon goal, so I could actually pay Josh as my part-time assistant, and I can pay Sean as my part-time editor. That hopefully frees up some time for me to put together the kits that I currently have, like the CME CNC Rostock Max V3 or the TiVo Little Monster. Those still need to go together.
Also, sleep more.
I would love to sleep more. The Prusa i3 Mark II, I did assemble that kit. My original G-Max was a kit. My original Wombat was just a box of parts that I put together. So I am technically minded, and I'm capable of doing it. It just takes so long that it impacts my ability to do other things, like produce content, spend time with my family, eat food, and sleep. And the whole goal of hitting my Patreon goal was so that I could improve my quality of life while at the same time still providing content. So if I can get through my queue and I can get back to where I'm at square one and I don't have a bunch of printer reviews waiting and I don't have a bunch of models waiting to print, you bet I will start building printers on a live stream. It would be awesome.
$5 from Jeffrey DeRusso. Thank you for your help with finding another printer. My Axiom is in the shop. Now it died a little. And non-perishable snap.
Oh, here's well, I'm a big fan of peanut M&Ms. I mean, I like peanut butter M&Ms. I like the almond ones. I like standard M&Ms. But the peanut M&Ms, they're special to me because as a very, very young child, for one birthday, I got a pair of jeans. I was like, okay, a pair of jeans. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. And they said, check the pockets. They had put a pack of M&Ms in the front right pocket of the jeans. And I was like, that's awesome.
Nice.
What a great way to spice up a present. And so peanut M&Ms have been my favorite M&M ever since. I mean, I like crackers. I like other candies. Swedish Fish are fun. Reese's peanut butter cups are great. But peanut M&Ms, they have that throwback to when I was a little kid, and it's wonderful.
If I'm going non-chocolate candy, I'm going to go with Sour Patch Kids. I'll
Really?
eat those things till my mouth is raw and I can't taste anything.
I can't do...
I also once put, I fit, on a dare, I fit 13 atomic fireballs in my mouth at one time.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they're not super hot, but, I mean, my cheeks were, like, bulging out like this, and I couldn't, and I was just weeping and crying. I couldn't taste anything for a week. And everyone's asking how the print's going.
Oh, good. Well,
yeah.
The Benchy is printing. It's lifting ever so. So this does not have a heated build plate, and the Benchy in the back right corner is lifting ever so slightly. So what I can do, so actually we'll throw this to a vote in the chat. We'll see which gets more. Do you want me to stop the Benchy and attempt to print something else? Or do you want me to let the Benchy keep going? Totally up to you.
Well, they're asking if we can get a close-up. Do you want me to move the... I mean, we've only got the one camera set up right now, so I don't know. I could get up and
I could
move a close-up.
Well, we've got that second camera. We could try to plug it in and see what happens.
Where do we put it?
Where'd you put it? I don't know. It was
that one, the big one, or the little?
No, the little one.
Oh, it's over here. Excuse me.
Save the Benchy. Let the Benchy go. I like that.
There we go.
Keep going.
You're talking about this bad boy?
Caldy, what's the point of an enclosed printer without a heated bed? It's not really enclosed. It's just, it's all over. All right.
We're gonna try to get this set up.
There should be a free USB port.
Yes, there is.
Okay, I'm gonna have to borrow this for a sec.
No problem.
So,
be patient with us. We're gonna try to get this second camera set up. Also can't see the chat at the moment. Well, I can see like the last words. So, Obsidian, please, with it, start again, F outside, print a TARDIS, a trash can, pry tab for life.
I'm working on it.
You know, I don't know what any of that means. It's all code. But, we're getting there. We're getting there.
I'm really...
Ah, my eye's twitching. What was that? What was that? That was really, really weird.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get it up close. I think connecting this camera, I don't think it's, I don't think that's the way OBS works. I have an idea. I'm mobile.
Okay.
So here. You can see the shot.
Yay!
I have an idea.
I can see it again.
Okay. And I'm mobile, because you can still hear me. Okay.
Can see you. Oh man, he is moving the whole thing.
Okay.
All right, you are.
How's that?
Go a little bit lower. There you go. It's not the best view, but if you move it to your left. No, you're right. Sorry, everything's weird and backwards. There we go. Now it's a little bit more centered. There you guys go. Up close, looking at the benchy. And everyone's telling, well, no, Joseph Norman just says, just let it go. Like,
drop it?
Yeah.
I don't think I can drop it.
Chai Sty, what's poppin', peoples?
Okay.
Hello, Chai Sty. Welcome to the chat.
One of the things I did want to mention, if you and I, Josh, are
Yes.
going to be doing some live streams and we're going to have a show, then I've got no problem investing in some equipment. So what I was thinking, what we could do is get another or a better camera. Actually, use a similar setup to what Dustin has, and make it, but with multiple cameras, kind of
Nice.
like what Barnacules does.
Yeah. Speaking of Dustin, he wants to know if it's really as quiet as it appears.
It's literally closer to my microphone than my mouth is. And if you look at the bars there, so I'm talking. Yeah, it's
Oh.
a quiet machine.
Justin sent the pony, not the cutting board. Sorry, Justin. We're the wrong thing.
I knew he sent the pony.
I was talking about the cutting board.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
No, I knew the pony. I knew Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah.
Hashtag brony.
Sorry, Justin. That's my bad. I don't know what that was. I'll never do that again.
Joseph Norman,
weird.
print a fidget spinner. No. No. I'm done with those things. That was so last month.
Robbie Mack wants us to get some beatbox equipment. I'll probably just invest in that myself.
What is beatbox equipment?
I just need a microphone.
Oh.
And then like a little cover so that I don't get spit all up in the microphone.
Oh.
Like a foam thing. Yeah, and then I can
probably
get
a
up
good
nice
idea.
and close to the mic and get really get the sounds in there.
Oh, so when they say you can
Some of
spit
the-
rhymes, you can literally spit
Oh,
rhymes.
it gets soaked and then you got to wring it out.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
That's-
It's like when I played my trumpet and you'd empty your spit valve right on the carpet of the band room and just with the water. Yeah.
You're a naturally hydrated person, so you've got plenty of spit.
I do. I have saliva
Yeah.
for days.
That's hashtag saliva for days. Is that what it is? I'm not.
saliva for
I'm
days.
just not. It doesn't.
I don't think
sound
that's
right.
gonna trend.
I don't. I really hope it doesn't. That's not what I want.
Oh
Yes,
yes.
it has failed.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's moving around. It's moving around like a boat drifting on the ocean without an anchor.
Well, I did let it go.
I've also got metaphors for days.
You do have metaphors for days.
Or is that a
Let's
simile?
see. I'll go take this up close to the
Simile.
camera.
I used like or as, so I've got similes for days. All right, Joel's bringing it closer to the camera right now.
Okay, how am I doing?
Yeah, you're pretty good. You could probably get a little closer even. Just come straight in. Yeah, and then go a little bit to the right. This way. Yeah, now you're like dead center on the screen.
Okay.
I mean, tilt your hand maybe just slightly towards the camera more, but not necessarily.
Okay. It's decent. The side walls are good on this. The top layer for the inside of the boat is good, but it didn't adhere to the bed very well, and the nozzle just knocked it off. It does have a hex infill, which is interesting. Well, let's see if I can actually reproduce some of the problems I was having. So we know that the Benchy printed okay. Let's try to print something else. Now remember, this Benchy printed on a bed that the Finder told me was level.
Okay.
And it is 73 degrees Fahrenheit in the garage. So it's not...
Yeah, it's quite pleasant.
It's not cold.
Yes.
Let's see what happens.
And no pit sweat either, so
No.
it's not super hot.
No pit sweat. That's great. We'll try to do the box again. Okay. It's now heating up to do the 20 millimeter box.
All right.
Or
Box.
cube.
Box it out. Torture cube.
Now people can see it going. It is interesting. I'm right next to the printer with my microphone, and people can't even tell it's on, I don't think.
Yeah. Hold on. Cole G, it's 120 degrees Fahrenheit outside here. First of all, Cole G, where are you? Second of all, do you need assistance? Because that sounds like you are in the fiery pits of hell, or possibly trapped in a volcano. Do we need to call someone? Because that is way too hot. Way too hot.
120 degrees, that's really hot.
Yeah. Phoenix. Okay. Blink once for you need medical assistance in this heat. And I really hope you're drinking like 30 gallons of water a day and bathing in ice, which wouldn't even stay as
All
ice.
this machine
Dry
needed
ice,
was
maybe?
a audience, I guess, because it seems to be printing.
Hey, sometimes, you know, things work better.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to send this to Dustin, and it's going to catch fire. That's what's going to happen.
Well, Dustin doesn't live in Phoenix, does he?
No, he lives in Southern California.
Well, that's probably almost
It's
as hot
probably as
right
bad.
now.
Oh.
Breaking Elegance, $5. Been following you forever, brother. You inspire me to keep going on my own channel. I see you hit over 124,000. Amazing.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Well, Breaking Elegance.
Thank
High
you.
five. Thank you very much for the $5. I will put it to good use. As for the channel, it's been great. One of the things that I did find on the channel was growth had sort of taken a back seat a bit because I wasn't able to produce as much content as I wanted. I have 420 videos on the channel in the last little more than 2 years. So I was doing a lot of videos. I had to cut back just because of I wasn't getting enough sleep. We'll just leave it at that. But hopefully the growth will start to go again now that I have a Josh and I have a Sean, and I should have 124K and then 125 and then 5 million. It should just work its way out.
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
I think it's how it works.
You just jump from 125
Being at VidCon,
to,
I was at VidCon recently, and it's inspiring to see so many makers and creators there. I met so many people, all of whom had a different recipe for a success, but all of whom were still humble in their success and more than willing to offer advice as to how they did it. It was awesome. So awesome.
Hey, Joseph Norman says, everyone share. Let's get Joel to 200. Okay.
Sure. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, if what's interesting, views don't necessarily correlate to subscribers because it depends on how you get your subscribers. Sometimes subscribers come in on contests and they don't they don't necessarily watch the videos. They just subscribe to try to win stuff, and that can happen. Yeah. I've had contests, so I've had people that stick around. But as long as you produce engaging content, you're going to have those views. And as your subscriber base grows, your views should somewhat follow that trend. So I'm hoping if I do get to 200K, that means more views.
Yeah. You want to field that one?
Oh, Technology Nerd 18, $2. Thank you so much. Can you promote me to monitor their chat? I cannot. I have my mods set right now, and the chat is good. If the chat ever gets to the point where I'm streaming when my current mod staff can't moderate, or if there's too many messages going through and they aren't able to moderate, then I may have to promote some more people to moderator, and you would be one of the people that I would consider. That said, if it ever gets to the point of like Philip DeFranco or when Jerry and Jay were doing Tech Talk, then maybe I'll have to add to my monitor staff.
Jeffrey DeRusso, another $5.
Oh, thanks for the 5, Jeffrey.
I've been debating on starting my own stream on the things I do. What are your opinions on starting to stream on here and Twitch?
If you're going to start streaming and you want to involve community, I found that YouTube and Twitch offer 2 different community styles.
Yep.
So it doesn't cost you anything, so you're more than welcome to stream on both platforms with a restreamer or one at a time, just to see which one you like best. But the one thing about live streaming is you can't just sit back and say, ask me questions or talk to me or something. In fact, when Technology Nerd 18, when I was on his stream, that was one of the pieces of advice I gave to him. He was sitting back in his chair and he was just saying, hey guys, ask me questions. And he didn't have a lot of viewers, so there wasn't a lot of content happening. It was just a stream of him staring at his computer screen. And that's not how you're going to gain an audience, and that's not how you're going to engage with people. So I said, just keep talking, man. Talk about anything. Talk about your printers. Talk about your prints. Talk about what's going on today. Talk about if you had fun at school or if your job was awesome or whatever. And as soon as he started talking more people in the chat started talking back, and it became a conversation and it became engaging. So if you're going to stream about anything, just make sure that you're prepared to be engaging and to try to include the people that are watching. Because one of the things people don't realize, watching a stream usually isn't like watching television. Some people go to a stream and they'll watch someone play a video game, and that's not necessarily needs to be as engaging. But other people like K Pike Fashion or Barnacles or Dustin or myself, we're reliant on the interaction in the community, because it's kind of what powers the channel, it powers the chat, and it's why we do what we do. So if you're going to stream, just make sure, if it's not games, you're involving your community.
You almost have to work on, as weird as it sounds, your public speaking skills. Mm-hmm. Because you're doing as much talking to, even though the audience is virtual and not in front of you, so you don't necessarily have those jitters of standing up in front of a crowd of 1,000, which I love doing, by the way. That's actually my background. It's so much fun. But you have to be able to constantly fill, because as soon as you have dead space, you're losing people.
That was a really good snap.
It was a good snap. I like it.
You know, I'm a pretty good snapper. Table.
Yeah.
No, it actually carried through the wood of the table.
Yeah. But it also helps, too, if you're not comfortable talking and filling the silence and being able to continue talking about things, letting yourself derail, but not derail so far as you can't get back on track. It helps to have 2 people, because then you can play off of each other, have conversations with one another while you are having a conversation with your audience as you answer questions, and that's going to give you a much better presentation than simply just sitting back and letting things happen. You have to be very proactive about doing a live stream.
Yep, that's exactly it. Nick is asking, do we have a Discord? I don't. And that's not because I don't want one. It's because I don't know if I need one. I haven't used a lot. I know Jerry has one, Barnacles, and I've been on there a lot. It seems like an IRC server from back in the day, and I don't know what it would benefit me. Not because I don't want it, but because I don't know enough about it. So maybe I should get a Discord server. I don't know. I'll talk to people I know. We'll see if that's something I need. It might just be another place for me to waste my time. I don't know.
That's cool. 8-bit otaku. Love that, otaku. My feet are old. I don't know what that means. His feet.
My feet are old. My feet are like almost 41 years old.
My feet are only 28.
Ooh, Paul's asking about the printer belt. Yes, I am very excited about that, because part of the reason why I'm excited is because it sidesteps a patent. to bring the technology in an open source way to the community. So the belt, have you seen the pictures of it?
No, not yet.
So imagine a flat surface that has a printer bed on it. But instead of the printer moving like this, the print head is at an angle.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I think it's a 35-degree angle. And it starts a little print, and then the bed moves a little bit this way, and then it prints, and then the bed moves a little bit this way. The bed is actually a roller. So as the prints reach the end of the bed, it just falls off into a bucket or a bin, and then it just keeps printing.
Nice.
It's kind of cool.
Wait, that's the one that's on the way, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I said, remind me to buy this printer.
Yes.
That's the one I bought.
Yes. Oh, awesome.
And there's a company called Black Belt 3D that is releasing a machine similar to it, a little bit larger, on Kickstarter for $10,000. And everybody should be allowed to do whatever they want. That's great. I hope Black Belt succeeds. I never want to wish any company harm like that. But at the same time, I find it a little satisfying that Brooke from PrinterBot and I think it's Bill, right? WJ Steele, isn't it Bill? Bill Steele with a Polar 3D. They kind of gave Black Belt a subtle FU. Ooh. A subtle middle finger.
Okay.
Just subtle. Just a little
Jeffrey DeRusso,
one.
thank you so much for that input. That helps. I personally work on prints and designs and refinishing prints with paint and Bondo, like the hedonism box.
Okay. So, Jeffrey, knowing that, a Twitch community or a Twitch stream might be perfect for that, because Twitch has is more about the creative. It seems like. I don't... for example, Bill and Brittany of Punished Props, they do a lot of model finishing, print building, or print making, model finishing, model painting, costume making, and they do it on their Twitch channel. And what they'll do is, for a moment, like they just open up the Twitch channel and go for 3 hours, and their community just gets to participate in them doing something. They'll say, okay, hold on, we're going to do something for YouTube. They mark down the time code, and then they talk to the camera like it's YouTube. So when their stream is done on Twitch, they can download that video file, go to these time codes, and cut out all the stuff for YouTube. And now, as long as they've had a Twitch stream, and now they've taken part of that stream and they've re-uploaded it as a produced video to YouTube. So you may be able to get the best of both worlds. Why don't you go to the Punished Props Twitch channel, see some of the videos they've made, and then go look at their YouTube channel, and you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. I hope that helps.
Awesome. It appears 8-Bit Otaku meant to say his feet were cold.
Oh, okay.
Cold. That makes more sense.
My feet are not cold.
Neither are mine, and I'm barefoot right now.
I have my feet. Nice. I have my feet on.
You do have your feet on.
I have my feet on.
Are they still pretty comfortable?
Hey, look at this print finished.
Hey, we have a done print. Nice little cube.
It wasn't attached.
It's not a full cube.
It's not a cube. I think it's a halfy. It's a half cube. Oh, and there's the finishing sound.
Singing again.
Okay. Huh. Okay.
You
well,
want to go show that up, or you want to show that up?
No, this is like half a cube.
Okay.
It looks like a cube. Wow. Okay. It looks like the Finder may have been partially resurrected.
Hallelujah.
Thank you for the audience. That was great.
By our powers combined, we channeled enough mental energy.
No, Jetman. No, you get to, buddy. No, I'm not reviewing this machine, because as soon as I turn the cameras off, it's going to catch on fire, or something bad is going to happen. So, all right. So, Dustin, the deal is, this is your printer if you pay for shipping. I said it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Because it's... I don't like that stuff doesn't stick to the bed. I don't need another non-heated PLA-only printer.
He does have many.
And you can just take... You know, if you take this plastic off, it might look cool, and you could repurpose the parts. I don't know. It is a little past the time.
11:15.
11:15.
Yeah.
So let's wrap it up.
We are going to wrap it up.
I hope this conversation was good in the stream today. I do enjoy streaming to YouTube, and I will keep to do it. I know that I have the Twitch platform, and Josh and I are going to have our talk show, and we're going to do more creative stuff on Twitch. I know both of my daughters want to do shows where they take viewer suggestions for drawing, and they get to practice their drawing. That'll be fun. But
that'll be fun.
The 3D printing channel here on YouTube will try to stay on course with 3D printing related content. it will it'll be a good place.
Yes.
I'll still try to promote awesomeness. I'll still try to collaborate with everyone that I can. I'll review as many printers as I can. I'll try to make as many big prints as I can.
Yeah, a big shout out again, Jeffrey DeRusso, $2. A big shout out to everyone who donated today. Thank you so much, and high fives all around. If we didn't get to your comments, we apologize. We'll try to get to as many every time we do one of these. But the nature of the beast is that there's so many comments, and you can't say just 2 words about every comment, because then your questions won't be answered satisfactory. So we'll try to get good, satisfactory answers to all the comments we can, and if we don't get to you, we apologize, but we'll try to get to you next time.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it.
So save your question. Otherwise, you can always help us out. If you have the answer and you're in the chat and somebody asks us a question and you know the answer, just type it up for them. Send them.
I did see Dustin is really good
Dustin's
at doing
been
that.
doing
So
a
Dustin,
good job,
thanks for being on the mod staff. I do appreciate that.
But if you guys and gals want to contribute your own answers in the chat, please feel free to do so. And yeah, it's been awesome.
It's been awesome. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Big thanks to Loud Josh here for being my part-time assistant, but my full-time brother from another mother.
Absolutely.
Thanks for everybody who watches the ads. Thanks for patrons who support me. Last but not least, don't forget to hug each other more, because I love you guys.
And always continue to be the awesome people that you are.
You wanna high five for him?
That's for us.
That's for us.
And this is for you.
High five. That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
That was good.
And
you're gonna click here. And then you're gonna click stop. But wait, not yet. Awkward.